All right. Good evening, good morning, or good afternoon. Whenever you're listening to this podcast, welcome to Unfiltered Thoughts with me, V, aka V the Plug. It is so nice to have you here on this podcast with me, just being unfiltered. On this podcast, I talk about what I'm currently experiencing, my reality, and thoughts that come to mind. Today, I am doing a podcast every day, or in this season, I'm doing a podcast every day. Today is day hard. Oh my God, I'm so tired. It is day 10 of 75 hard. Oh my gosh, is this? Yes, it is day 10, and I was wrong. This is episode 11, not 10. I am not giving myself enough credit for the days that I've covered, so I just want to make that adjustment here, and I'm feeling the side effects of working out twice a day and doing all the things for it. If you guys don't know what it is, you can go look it up, and you'll get all the rules there. I explained it in other episodes, so I'm not going to go on about it. What I really wanted to let you in on is how my Sunday went. I just walked through the door. I'm decompressing from a long Sunday, okay? I committed to watching my nieces and nephews because I'm not around every week. So usually on the weekends or sometimes during the week, if it's their birthday or whatever, I make time to go see them. They are in the IE area, and so it's like all my family. But I went to help my sister because she has 4 under 4 years old. And they are, it's a lot. And so she is actually moving out of the country to Mexico. And so she is moving all her stuff. And so I thought to go help her watch the kids and take some pressure off of her. It is no joke watching all the kids together, especially if you have a 6-month-old and then you got a 3-month, or is Luca 3-month-olds, and then 4-year-olds too. It's a lot of work. But I say all this to say, shout out to all the moms out there, all the families who are, taking care of even aunts and uncles, tias, tios, ninos, ninas. You guys are the support system to these little ones, and it has always been a great joy of mine to interact with my nieces and nephews as they grow. I remember as a kid, I really appreciated and had fun with my uncles and aunts, and I just had a lot of memories from camping to doing different holiday activities. It's just a memory that was enjoyable for me, and so I try and show up when I can, be a little bit selfless, even though on a Sunday is my rest day. I would have loved to just read, not do anything, and be home. But I decided to wake up this morning early at 6:30 a.m., get my workout in, be at church by 8:45 a.m., and then drive down and get there by about noon. And so it was a good day. It was a productive day. I picked up the 3 kids, not all 4, because I couldn't handle I could handle my youngest nephew. I could handle him with other kids, but just going up a mountain, Mount Rubidoux, would be a lot. But for those of you who don't know the area of Riverside. Mount Rubidoux is a very popular hike that locals go to, just like Runyon in LA. It is a moment, I was going to say moment, oh my God, a monument. It is a monument that a lot of people go to, and there's a lot of historical things about it. So if you're in the area of Riverside, go ahead and check Mount Rubidoux out. But we took all the kids up there, me and my partner, my boyfriend. He's so helpful when it comes to taking care of my nieces and nephews, so supportive. So shout out to him for helping me, every time I want to go see them. So we took one stroller, and they all ended up either in the stroller or running up the mountain at some point or another. But they also wanted piggyback rides down the hill. So, the youngest wanted to have a piggyback ride down the mountain, so I had to give him a piggyback. And then there's the two twins wanted a piggyback as well. So I've been running up a mountain and running down with kids, and it is so enjoyable. It is fun. It is also exhausting, but I always try to incorporate some sort of storytelling with them. So on this mountain there is a little castle looking building on it. So it looks like there's a castle there. It looks locked up. And so I pretended that there was a queen that lived there, a queen and a princess that lived there. And she wasn't home, so we couldn't open the castle. So they had a lot of fun doing that. We pretended that there was, a magical word that you had to say out loud. And we shouted, so we all did it together on the count of 3. We were shouting, world peace. So me, my boyfriend, and all the kids shouted world peace to open up this castle door, which there was like a lock on this castle looking building on the mountain. And so we were there shouting, and it was fun. The experience you have when you are talking to 4 and 5-year-olds, it's their imagination is just so fun, and they are with it, and so they knew it was, it was kind of pretend, but they also were able to have fun with that. And so that is something that I gained from them, being their Tia, Nina, aunt. I gain just living a little and remembering like the little things that make life fun and enjoyable, and that give you joy. And so, yeah, that was kind of what we did today. And then we watched the Charger game against the Patriots, which we lost. I'm a Charger fan, and I didn't get to watch much of the game, but I saw a little bit of it because my family was having a big Charger party. But so yeah, I was playing with the kids until then. I gave my sister a break so she could pack for Mexico, which I am not a big fan of, especially right now in this political climate of what is going on over there. It looks like Trump is wanting to attack the Mexico. Like he's wanting to basically shut down transit points for drug shipments and all of that. I looked it up. Actually, I found an article by CNN talking about his position on trying to minimize the cartels, and he wants to take them out. Basically, sending U.S. troops to Mexico, to flat land. So whatever that is going to look like, I don't think it's a good idea for, Americans to be over there. And I don't know. I don't feel comfortable with my sister and my nieces and nephews going over there. I don't know. I'm not really political, but when it comes to the safety of my family and friends, I'm very like, I will give you all the information you need. And it's a lot. The climate of politics right now, there's no time to be, it's not a good time to move away from family and support systems right now when the political climate is like this, and we just don't know which way this is gonna go, especially with Trump in office. So it's very difficult to see these kinds of things in the news, and we just have to pray, keep our loved ones safe, and just communicate. I think the most important thing that we miss is people taking sides in politics or in just even religion and faith. Let's just have conversations about it so there's no miscommunication and everybody can understand one another. And I think that's really hard to do, but we can all agree to disagree and just support each other and remember that we are all humans. We have emotions, and there's things that we need to do to understand certain things. And so one of them is just doing the first step, which is communication and loving one another. So anyways, I'm going to leave it there. It has been a long day. I'm about to do a little bit of work, read my pages for 75 Hard, and take a shower and go to bed. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. This is episode 10. Yeah. Good night, good morning, whenever you're listening to this. Bye.